Hello, 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 and welcome into my channel, Skies and Flora. As you can see from the title, this is this week's What Do I Need to Know Right Now? So it's just a collective energy, a collective check-in, just pull the cards and see what comes out. And then I choose the title afterwards. So if you're drawn here by the title, then maybe there's a message here for you. I've pre-shuffled, but I'll shuffle again before we start, and let's just jump right into it. Alright, so I'm going to pull some Sacred Traveller Oracle deck. So we'll get 3 of these just to kind of get an overall energy. So we're obviously in Taurus season. So Taurus really is about establishing. We're in the height of spring, so really in the height of blossoming now, pooling resources, and really this is a real growth phase, yeah, but it should be feeling enjoyable growth. So let's see what comes out in the cards. Growth periods are always expansion, so always things opening out. And with that, like I said, this is where openings come from, possibilities. So if you're someone that likes to control things, this can feel destabilizing, this energy at the moment. But if you go with it, actually it can be incredibly fruitful and allow us to grow more. And that should be very positive, yeah, if we can go with the energies at the moment. We're in this kind of spring energy, obviously in the UK, Northern Hemisphere. So let's see what the Sacred Travellers, let's just get an overall energy. 3 cards. Finding Sanctuary, okay. I'm not going to take those because they didn't turn over. Opening to your spiritual source, yeah. So, you know, this is about going higher, yeah, because especially, you know, with these expansion and growth phases, life, existence is asking more from us, yeah, and particularly when we're in this abundant phase, this is really the time to do it. It's funny because I practice yoga, I teach yoga, and one of my teachers, she talked about how in yoga, the summertime is the time when we really want to expand our practice. So that's when we maybe want to be working on new poses, or that's when we kind of want to be like really, really expanding our practice, because it goes with the energy of the season. And this feels like something similar. It's like, you know, in winter, it's cold. It's a little bit like we want to compress. We want to go inwards. We kind of want to slow down. Whereas, you know, this spring and obviously moving into summer, everything's opening out. And this is a time, this can be very, very fruitful spiritually, yeah? Let's see what else. Finding Sanctuary. And that's, you know, that's finding sanctuary in our own spiritual practices, yeah? We all have our ways, or different ways of finding our connection to source energy. And this is really about really connecting to source energy, and that being a sanctuary for you, that being a protective energy. It nearly flew out, didn't quite. Let's see, 2 more please. Again, I'm going to take all of those because there's 4 there. So let's just see. 2 more please, Spirit. 2 more. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take that because I've seen it. Yes, stepping into power, transformation. I mean, wow. This is beautiful. I like it. I love it, in fact. Yeah, because this is why sometimes we are, you know, tentative about this energy, yeah, this connecting to source energy and this expansive energy, because like I said, it's asking a lot from us, yeah. I'm going to take that. So let's just see what comes up. So just general energies, because what it asks for us to change, to shift, yeah, and that's what I can see here. Connecting to source, growing, opening, changing, shifting, and then stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. Yeah? This is, you know, often, you know, we know that Marianne Williamson poem, you know, often our greatest fear is not that we're inadequate, it's actually that we're incredibly powerful. That's more scary. And that's what I'm seeing here, is actually this is a really expansive time. And in order to capitalize off that, really, really, really needing to like transform, allow the energies to shift what needs to be shifted in order to move into our power. Let's see. Queen of Swords, Two of Swords. All right. Okay. Let's see. What else? Ooh, King of Pentacles. Again, slap bang in the middle. He was here last week. So let's see. We'll take it. Three of Cups. Okay. Three of Cups. Five of Cups. Hierophant, Temperance. Like I said, I don't read them upside down. Sometimes I do. I feel it. If I'm called to, I do. But in this case, I'm not being called to. Let's see what's going on here. Well, we've got a lot going on here. Sun at the bottom, which is lovely. Yeah, sun at the bottom, which is exactly, that's exactly what we need over this. So, Seven of Wands, Queen of Swords, Two of Swords. This feels like avoiding conflict, not wanting to. So what's happened? What I see here, Queen of Swords has got her back to this Seven of Swords, right? So if there is, so this would be a specific message for someone, right? If there's something about the way that you know, if you're getting source energy, you'll be getting intuition, you'll be getting downloads, you'll be getting knowledge about what direction you want to be going in, how you want to express yourself, how you want to live your life. And there may be fear around that because this might require almost defending yourself from maybe people's expectations from you. Maybe people are used to seeing you a certain way, used to relating to you in a certain way. And this kind of requires, this shift and this transformation is going to require a change in you, but also a change in the people around you. It may even require change in your situations, either that be your work, your job, your relationships, whatever that may be. It's requiring a change. And you are, you know, and sometimes these changes, you know, sometimes you get the naysayers. You're going to get the people that say, oh, why are you doing that? Oh, you weren't always like that. Or you used to be like this. Or, you're on your high horse, or whatever it is. You know, people have always got something to say about what you're doing, what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing. And this Queen of Swords, it really feels like here, there's a bit of an avoiding of this conflict, yeah? So you're kind of in this period, or have been, yeah, where it's been a bit like, I sort of know that you're getting the call to change, you're getting the call to shift, but I'm going to have to sort of face all of the naysayers. I don't want to do it, so I'm going to just like pretend that that's not happening, and then we end up here, stuck, stagnant, yeah? We're not moving, we're not flowing with the heart space, we're not going where we want to go. Queen of Swords is actually a positive energy because Queen of Swords is no nonsense, yeah? But here in this line, I'm more feeling like it's just like, if I can just use my head, I can just use my logic, I can just use I can just stay here and it's kind of like a bit of a tunnel vision, yeah? If I just don't listen to that call of spirit, if I don't listen to my heart, if I don't listen to that, then I can avoid this conflict. But what that's happened is that's leaving you here in this stagnant place, yeah? Two of Swords not going anywhere. And we know what happens after the Two of Swords, yeah? We know what happens after that. And we don't want that to happen. And so the call of the Two of Swords, it's a warning. It's an invitation from the universe, actually, for us to come into our heart space. because, you know, that, you know, and that's always, you know, we see this, you know, the tide is coming in, and whether or not we like it, we have got this feeling space, and it's asking for our attention right now. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, because you see that the Queen has turned her back on the Seven of Wands. That's your passions. That's your things that make you feel alive. She's turned her back on that, and she's looking at the Two of Swords thinking, right, if I can just, I'll just hold the dam by using my mind. I'll just use my mind. And I really feel like, you know, as an advice, that's not going to work. Yeah, we really want to invite the emotions, follow the passions. It is going to require some change. Look, we've got this transformation, which is like the Death card in the Sacred Traveller deck. And then we've got the Ten of Swords down at the bottom here, which is like a minor arcana of the Death card. So you're talking about absolute endings, but there's new beginnings. You know, we've got this new moon and eclipse in Taurus happening on the 30th of April, and I know when this goes out it'll be the 1st of May. So you know, and that's, you know, new moons, and particularly in an eclipse, is like, it's really that, like, that really emphasizes the energy of a new moon. Yeah, it's a real chance to kind of wipe the slates clean, you know, set some new, plant some new seeds, and get a new cycle in motion. Yeah. And that Queen of Swords is just saying, don't be afraid. Yeah. Don't be afraid of that. Don't turn away from that, if there is any fear around that. Let's come down here now. Four of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles, again, we've got some solid earth energy here with the Hierophant and the King. That just, again, like, that feels like that's sort of reaffirming this Taurus season, reaffirming this Taurus energy of this kind of real, you know, that's the thing about like Taurus energy, you know, because it can hang with this energy. Yeah, like you know, the birds are singing, the seeds are sprouting, like it's all opening up, right? And so we need that grounded energy, yeah, to hold us, root us, ground us, yeah, so that we can, and again, like in a reference to yoga as well, like in yoga we root and ground down either through the feet, through the hips. We root down in order to lengthen. You know, think about trees, the deep roots that lock us into the earth, that really ground us into the earth, is what allows us to lengthen, to expand, yeah? So I feel like that's what I'm seeing here with this King of Pentacles, slap bang in the middle here. I'm feeling this is more an energy rather than a person. All of this feels more energetic rather than, I'm not seeing people on the board here. Sometimes I do read the court cards as people, but here I'm seeing it as an energy. And that's asking you to harness, yeah, that earth energy, like go deep into the roots, yeah. This is nice. This is nice. I'm going to get some clarifiers on this Four of Pentacles though, I think. I'm going to use these, I'm going to use my little, so just going to get some clarifiers. Just clarify this Four of Pentacles, please. Four of Pentacles has been coming out a lot in a lot of reads, so a lot of my personal private reads, and also in these collective reads that I'm doing here on YouTube. So let me just see, clarify this Four of Pentacles here, please, because like I said, I think this feels like getting established. Yeah, this Four of Pentacles, it's like you're getting established in this energy, in this earth energy. You don't have to be an earth sign, you don't have to be a Taurus. Obviously, happy birthday to all my Taurians. I've got to know some amazing Taurians, lovely Taurians who I love very much. So just sending you love, all my Tauruses. But this Four of Pentacles feels like getting established, yeah? So we're just getting established, because the King of Pentacles is obviously fully established. Four of Pentacles is just starting. So I just want to get some clarifiers. What are we getting established in, please, Spirit? Ooh, Well, King of Hearts. Hello. Well, we always like to see the King of Hearts on the board. It's very nice. Nice of him to show his face. Let's see. What else? What are we getting established in? Let's see now. Now we're wanting to talk now. Right. Yeah. So this is really, let me just get 2 more. Yeah, lovely. So this is in the area of love. It's lovely. This is love. Love is coming up a lot at the moment in these readings. Just one more. It was coming out. There we go. Beautiful. And then four of hearts on the bottom. Lovely. New beginnings. Yeah. King of Hearts. Again, like this feels like, this feels like a very mature, established energy. So this is a real kind of like, yeah, so if this is in matters of the heart, so I didn't mean to put an accent on there, but if this is in matters of the heart, this feels like, what I'm seeing here, this feels incredibly positive, essentially. Feels incredibly positive. Got the King of Hearts, King of Pentacles, right? This feels like a good love, like a mature love. So if you haven't seen my video on mature love, then please do check that out as well. Yeah, because again, kings are maturation. Yeah, they represent, and again, it might not be a person, but definitely feels like a maturing of a love relationship. This here feels like, this Jack and this 6, it's like you are learning, again, 6, year of the 6, equal give and take. These 6s are coming up a lot as well. Yeah, so this is about learning equal give and take. I put in, I put out, like this equality in relationships. And this feels like sparks, like joy, like happiness, excitement, flirtation, exciting. So maybe there's something about you like maybe you're a bit scared about that. Maybe you think, oh no, like I'm feeling excited and giddy and like joyful about love, and like maybe you're feeling like, oh, that's not mature, like mature love doesn't include that, or you're thinking, oh no, that's a warning sign, that's a red flag somehow, like, you know. But this is all very positive, like very, very positive. And then you've got the 3 of Cups here. So this feels like, you know, again, socialising, going out, meeting people, friendships. Like, this feels like even just going out, having a party, having a drink. You know, if... yeah, because even down here, because you've got this last line, which is what we're working with, and this is what's happening at the moment. This feels like underlying. This doesn't feel like where we're going. This feels like what's influencing this. So, what are we getting established in? We're getting established in trusting ourselves when we find meaningful love relationships. Yeah. Now that could be in the area of romance, could be romantic love relationships, but it could be in all other, like anything, any kind of relational interactions that you're having that really feel heartening and fulfilling. And maybe there's, I don't want to say worry, because I don't feel like there's a worry here, but you're learning to kind of trust yourself in that, yeah, and not feel like, oh no, this is all going to go wrong, or oh no, I shouldn't be feeling as excited as that, or all of those kinds of things. You're learning to enjoy it. Learning to enjoy it. I really like this. I really like this for whoever I'm speaking to. I'm loving this. Yeah, and it's really learning to enjoy it. Go with it. Yeah, because at first it's like you start with the 4 of Pentacles. You kind of start with like, you know, you have to really think about it to make it happen. Then the King becomes established, rooted, so suddenly it becomes like second nature. And then 3 of Cups, it's light-hearted. Now I can enjoy it. Now I can kind of flow with it. Now I can use this energy. And that's what I'm seeing here. And then you've got the Ace of Cups, Ace of Hearts, should I say, and Ace of Diamonds. There's new start, fresh beginnings. Again, endings and beginnings. It's been in all of the reads actually, you know, endings and beginnings, which I'm not surprised because we are in this spring energy, eclipse energy, new moon energy. But that's new love, that's new beginnings, that's fresh hope, that's new opportunities, like a new adventure, like a new chapter. Like that feels like an opportunity that, you know, if you get invited to, I don't know, even like, so I want to say travel or, you know, a new job that takes you somewhere where you wouldn't have normally gone, where you wouldn't have maybe, either that means traveling to live somewhere else, or, you know, or somehow it's opening up something or different kind of job that you wouldn't have normally taken, or it's like sort of in your area but slightly different, in a different team or something like that. Something, I feel like something you wouldn't necessarily have thought of, but has come to you, an opportunity, and it's like opening up a new path, a new adventure. Very, very positive, very exciting, very good. So if anything is like that, I definitely would say, good, well done. Yeah, go for it. And really learning to trust when things are like, because like I said, this is the energy of Taurus energy. You know, it's the energy of the Empress in the tarot deck, who is, you know, surrounded by abundance, and she's very comfortable there, you know, and so there's something about learning to embrace that, in learning to embrace ease, abundance, happiness, yeah, and not constantly like looking over my shoulder, oh my god, is it going to get taken away, is it going to, but I feel like that's shifting. So if this is the near past, or, you know, something we've recently learned, yeah, this not looking at it isn't going to help us, isn't going to save us, basically, yeah. We have to stand up for what we believe in and embody it, even when it means, you know, we have to face the naysayers. And I feel like you've done that. The shift has happened, and now we're kind of getting established in it. So what's happening down here? Let's see. Yeah, it's interesting. This is very, very interesting. So you've got a 5 here. The Hierophant is a 5. And you've got Temperance, that's also a 5. It's a 14, but 1 and 4 is 5. Yeah? Then you've got a 10. So you've got 3 5s here. 5s always denote change. You know, usually root shaking change. Yeah? Something that goes to our roots. Yeah, not just, it's not superficial change. This feels like it was initiated by a terrible loss of some kind, yeah? You know, some kind of really deeply sad and painful loss. I feel like it's come as a wake-up call, because we've got the Hierophant next, yeah? And the Hierophant is, you know, solid, spiritual, committed energy. And I feel like this commitment, I want to say, and it could be a commitment to a path, could be a commitment to a person, but more than anything, this feels like a commitment to a part of yourself that was, you know, that was suffering in the wreckage of this loss, yeah? Mourning these spilt cups. And it just feels like there's a part of you, and again, this Taurian energy, this like real solid energy of the Hierophant, who comes in, and it really does feel like direction, decisions, like making a commitment to it. You know, sometimes, you know, when we make decisions, we say, oh, I know I need to do more meditation, or I know I need to do X, Y, and Z, I know I need to drink more water, or whatever it might be, and then we just don't do it, because it's like, even though I know it'd be good for me, but I sort of do it for a couple of days, and then I fall out of the habit. Hierophant ain't that, yeah? Hierophant is like, I'm doing it, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 21, day 35, day 46, like I'm doing it, basically. Now it's I've made it, I've made a commitment to that, yeah? And I'm sticking with it. And that's what the Hierophant feels like. And I feel like it's been born from this loss. And And it's nice because you've got the Hierophant with the Temperance, yeah? This is nice energy, because this is very, very spiritually mature energy, yeah? This is like when we can handle the conflicts, yeah? When we can face them without it becoming, you know, drama, yeah? Temperance, yeah? It doesn't have to become a drama. I'm managing, yeah? I'm managing the conflicts, different interests of myself and those around me, without it having to turn into, you know, an absolute, you know, absolute endings, or like, you know what I mean? And this Ten of Swords just feels like, but I feel like that something has had to be left behind here with this Five of Cups. And I feel like that's what's happened here. Yeah, we've left some way of doing things behind as we're becoming more established in this, and it's so much more joyful. Yeah, this really feels like what I'm seeing here is this Five of Swords, this Five of Cups, sorry, is like a real part of yourself that was filled with a lot of sorrow, for a lot of sadness here. But this Hierophant and this Temperance energy is like, this is like, yeah, you're finding sanctuary. This is your spiritual source. This is you connected to source energy and moving in to shore up yourself. This definitely feels like self, not a relationship. This feels like here. This definitely feels like a relationship to self. So there's a part of you that's not coming back because of that, yeah? And that's incredibly positive, yeah? Don't look back. Don't look back. Yeah, don't look back. It's like, whatever that sorrow was, it's like shifted and transformed you to a point where now the energy's so solid. It's just so solid. But it's not rigid because you've got the Temperance, yeah? So you've got that give, yeah? That ability to flow and move, but it's also solid, committed, got the staying power. And this Ten of Swords, it's like that. It's like, I feel like that song, you know, oh, I've been traveling on this road too long. That's the song I'm hearing, you know, the old me is dead and gone. That song, yeah? Dead and gone. That song. The old me is dead and gone. Gone. Not coming back. Good for you. Loving this. Finding sanctuary from source. Transforming this energy, said goodbye, yeah, to a part of yourself and recommitted yourself to this spiritual path, deeply spiritual, the Hierophant and the Temperance, yeah, deeply spiritual, like, so that is whatever that is your spiritual path. Is that a religious practice, you know, a spiritual practice, meditation practice, plant medicine, whatever it is that you committed to yourself, for your, you know, to maintain your connection to source. Out of the ashes of this sorrow, born into stepping into your power. You are strong beyond measure. You've had to be strong, and you've turned it around. This is incredible. Very, very, very. I do want to get some clarifiers on this Ten of Swords. Let me just get some. Just tell me more about this Ten of Swords, please, Spirit. We'll take it. Jack of Hearts, yeah. I want to say new love, but it's not new love. Okay, sorry, again, little technicals. Yeah, so we've got the Jack of Hearts, King of Clubs, Five of Swords, and Queen of Hearts. So this feels like, this is what I said the camera cut out, but I'll say it again. So this Jack of Hearts is like, it felt like new love, but not new love. And then with that King, it just feels like, you know, this is what always happens, I say, yeah? When we shift and we say goodbye, we close chapters, often sometimes we get people that were maybe part of our sorrow, our story that was founded in sorrow. They want to come back and get a bit of a slice of the action, and I just really feel like that's just being mindful, yeah? If there was anybody who really was instrumental in this sorrow, and then you're doing really, really well, you're like, you know, things are improving for you, and then they kind of want to come back. It's always the way. Let me just get two more here. I just want to get two more in this Queen and this Five of Swords, because that Five of Swords, I'm just really feeling like with that Queen there, and Queen energy, like I said, that doesn't have to be a woman. It's the feminine energy, but it's the Queen of Hearts, yeah? So she's like quite... What I'm seeing is this Jack of Hearts is like, you know, the talk about... You know, the talk about I love you, I've changed, I've this and that, and then this King just feels like, but it's not true. Like there's a bit of a side here. So just saying that, you know, just could be a little bit vulnerable for this five of swords here, five of spades here, which feels like, oh, you could get a little bit of a shock. Yeah. Let me see, just one more. Seven of Hearts. Seven of Hearts. One more. Underneath this Queen. Just clarify this. Just what's happening here. So maybe this is something that's happened. Or just something to watch out for in the future. There we go. Joker. Yeah, this says like you've got a choice here, basically. Yeah, so you've got a choice. It's up to you. Like always, you've got free will. I mean, just going by the cards, if this is a romantic relationship, someone who they appear one way, actually they're another. They've got more knives to put in the back. Like that's what it feels like with that Five of Swords. It's quite negative. They've just got more. That's more of the same. You've got a choice, but I really feel like don't be confused, because like I said, this Jack and this Queen, it sort of looks like maybe what you want, but I don't think like it is. So if there's someone in from the past, it just feels like that wouldn't be so positive, and there actually feels like something incredibly positive here, anchoring you here. Based on this new, you know, this new way of doing things that has been born from this sorrow. Don't go back. Don't look back. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Don't look back. All the aces here. Look at this beautiful ace energy. New beginnings. King of Hearts. Proper. Queen of Hearts is here. Yeah, she don't want to be stuck here, surrounded by this energy. This is where the Queen of Hearts belongs. Yeah, next to this King of Hearts. That's where we want her. Yeah, so don't be tempted to go back in time to the people that put those swords in your back and caused you sorrow. Yeah. Don't even look back. All the work you've done, you're starting to get established and rooted in it. Just keep going. So that's it. I think that's it for now. I'm going to leave it there. So please let me know if this resonates, and thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. All right, till next time. Bye bye.